Sentry is one of Marvel's most complex and powerful characters ever. A man with the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns, but also a dark, destructive alter ego known as the Void. Robert Reynolds was an average man who ingested an experimental super soldier serum, granting him godlike powers. The serum was intended to be far more potent than what created Captain America. Upon activation, Reynolds became the Sentry, granting him superhuman strength, speed, durability, stamina, and flight, energy protection and molecular manipulation, near invulnerability and regeneration, precognitive senses, immortality in some versions, and can't be killed unless he wants to die. Yeah, not even plot could stop this man. A shining beacon of hope with powers rivaling or surpassing Thor and Superman. What's the catch? The serum also unleashed the Void, a manifestation of Reynolds' deepest fears and depression. For every heroic act Sentry performs, the Void grows stronger. To protect the world, Sentry erased everyone's memories of him, including his own. Sentry versus the Void, the eternal inner war. Sentry is essentially Marvel's answer to Superman, but with a horror twist. And when I tell you, this is evil Superman on steroids, he really is. When Reynolds took the super soldier serum derivative, it didn't just grant him power, it split his psyche. The Sentry is pure light, a symbol of hope, heroism, and redemption. The Void is pure darkness born from Robert's mental illness, primarily schizophrenia and severe anxiety/depression, and manifests as a dark, monstrous force that kills indiscriminately. Every time the Sentry uses his powers for good, the Void gets stronger. That duality isn't just metaphorical, it's real. The Void has killed thousands, flattened cities, and psychologically terrorized heroes like Doctor Strange and the Hulk. In fact, he's so dangerous that Doctor Strange, Reed Richards, and Tony Stark once agreed to erase everyone's memories of the Sentry to stop the Void from returning. A quote from Reed Richards, "We all agreed Robert Reynolds is the most dangerous man in the world. The only way to save the world was to forget that he ever existed." They're talking about this man like he's the devil. Now let's talk about key storylines. First, the Sentry, 2000, Paul Jenkins and Jay Lee. This storyline reveals that Sentry used to be the world's greatest hero, beloved by all and even more powerful than Thor or Hulk. But he chose to be forgotten. With help from the world's most brilliant minds, the miniseries is structured like a mystery. Who is Robert Reynolds and why did the world forget him? It's also a meta-commentary on comic fans forgetting Golden Age heroes, because Sentry was written as if he was a long-lost Marvel character from the 1940s. Next, New Avengers, Mighty Avengers, Dark Avengers, 2005 to 2010. In New Avengers, he's reintroduced to modern Marvel universe. The team fears him at first, unsure if he's truly a hero or a ticking time bomb. In Dark Avengers, Norman Osborn manipulates Sentry like a nuke, keeping him as a deterrent while trying to contain the Void. This backfires horrifically. Osborn weaponizes Sentry, and in one of the darkest moments, Sentry tears Ares, the Greek god of war, in half during the Siege of Asgard. Then, Siege 2010, the breaking point. This is where Sentry's mental collapse peaks. The Void fully consumes him, becoming a cosmic god. Asgard falls, heroes from the Marvel Universe fail to stop him. The only one who could end it, Thor, who pleads with Robert to resist. With that, he fails and is forced to kill Sentry. The final words from Robert, "Kill me. I'm the Sentry. I'm the Void. I'm everything and I'm nothing." Lastly, King in Black 2020. In this event, Sentry returns with his old confidence. He destroys the villain Carnage effortlessly, showing his OP abilities. But when he tries to fight Null, god of symbiotes, Null grabs him and rips him in half just like he did to Ares. That moment wasn't just for shock. It showed that Sentry wasn't invincible and that Null is also a cosmic tier god. And you're probably wondering, how do we even scale Sentry? Well, just know he's able to lift planets and held his own against World Breaker Hulk. He is near light speed, can emit radiation light, and even manipulate molecules. He comes back from death multiple times and has reality warping abilities hinted in later stories. In short, he's a walking apocalypse if unstrained. Overall, Sentry's schizophrenia and depression are literalized as the Void. The serum is his fix, but it worsens his condition. His story is very tied to redemption versus self-destruction. He wants to be good, but his existence is tied to evil. I love him as a character, but he's way too dangerous. This dude is a god-level threat with mental issues. Some people, you just gotta make sure they don't exist anymore to relieve the rest amongst people. But I still love him, but he has to go.